So what do you call yourself? Welcome to the LaTangela Show. Hey.
Yeah, what can I do for you this fine day?
This is your destiny. Hot, hot, hot.
Right now.
Welcome to the LaTangela Show.
Kick it.
Come on in and enjoy yourself.
Right now.
We gon' party like no one else. Welcome to the LaTangela Show.
Where are you put?
Coco, what do you know?
I am so sorry. The first thing was on a link that was not working. So that took longer, and I'm just sorry.
Girl, say less. You showed up with style and grace. We're here now. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm holding on. And that's in real life. Because you know what? I did not expect March to get here so fast. So, dear 2024, I was supposed to stop and start over, get my life together. 2025 is still on like a trial subscription for me. And that's where we are. So, I got a taste of 2025. See what I did there?
I like that. I like that.
And so now, since the taste is fully here with the beautiful and most talented Coco Jones, I think we're ready to set this thing up a notch.
Let's go.
You have been extremely busy. Like you hit the ground running. You have not slowed down. What has been the highlight for you so far?
So far, actually, I would say finishing up my album, and I would actually say taste, because I feel like it's a different side of me that I haven't put out into the world. And I think it was uncomfortable for me, to do something risky, but I'm proud of myself that I pushed through, like, the fear of it, of like, what if people are like, this ain't what we want from you? And I just have to be true to myself. So I think that's something I'm the most proud of so far. And I want to continue to do that.
Well, Coco, at this point, you got the world to chokehold. You can sing your ABCs and do the remix, and we're all there. You know what I mean? So that's a plus. It's cool. But when you came out hitting so heavy, and I'm like, first of all, I need to know why she's going through this musical journal. What was she writing about? Like, what inspired these lyrics, these melodies? Because that's a level of transparency as an artist that you have to decide, how much am I going to give of myself to the world? Because it's going to come back to me remixed one way or the other.
Right.
And how much do I say I want to leave on the cutting room floor, but being true to yourself as an artist? Like, what inspired some of those songs?
Honestly, my real life and my best friends. Like, I feel we all are going through the same thing in different ways. And even if I'm not in a phase that my homegirl is, I remember being in that phase. And so it's really just the story of life. We all are living the same life in different ways.
Yeah. And you're no stranger to the world of entertainment. You've been at this for a while, and now that you see all of it, because people think that, it's, 15 minutes of fame just popped up out of overnight sensation. Baby, was born with this microphone in my hand doing what I do. So now that you're here and the world is finally getting a glimpse of all of the hard work and the preparation that you've put in, what is it that you want to leave as your mark so they know, you know what, this is the stamp of Coco?
I just want to leave that dark skin representation that I feel could change the next young Black girl's life. I want people to watch how classy I was, how vulnerable I was, how hard I worked, and to just be inspired and motivated to also be those things, but to be patient with yourself, because I don't think my journey is a quick journey either, but that is relatable, and maybe it'll inspire the next young girl to have grace with herself, even if things aren't unraveling the way she feels like they deserve to be, or at the time that, is a safe amount of time.
Yeah.
So hopefully I leave that legacy to just never quit pursuing whatever it is that lights your fire.
I love that. And so many people, they'll give grace to others. They'll give grace to other dead situations, but they don't give grace to themselves.
That part.
So that's big. And then to ink that, and then to do it in such a powerful way, because you got them all captivated in this moment. And now that you're dropping taste, I love it, right? So I heard it and I was like, oh, somebody gonna miss this, but let's talk about the toxicity in it. But then when you put that smooth sound over it, I say, this girl is on one. Like, while you're sitting here and the voices in your head is telling you, okay, let's do it. What is the inspiration behind Taste? Because now that the album is ready, you're hitting the road, you got to get to Louisiana. Like, can we start there? You got to get
Girl,
to Louisiana.
look, I ain't route the tour. I just show up to the venue.
No, well, you need to talk to somebody and tell them until they route the tour. But we'll get you in New Orleans. Say that.
The inspiration. So basically, I wanted to explore a lot of different ideas and versions of myself on this album. That's kind of why the title of it is Why Not More, because I didn't want to limit myself based on what I think people think I should do. I just kind of wanted to be free and jump. And basically, why not more is the same sentiment as like, F it. Like, let's just do it. Jump. Who cares? And Taste was very similar when it came to the creation process. I had heard the Britney Spears Toxic sample, and it was like distorted. And I thought that was really cool. And I didn't know how I wanted it to play out, but I just told one of the producers to place little pieces of it all throughout the beat. And I will just like freestyle and flow around it. And then we kind of just pick the best pieces from there.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, we are excited to have that one banging through the speakers. And I want you to think of this as an extension of your office, because as you continue to do more, just jump in the hot seat on the tan line, tell them you need to pull up, and it's done. So look, how can we follow you, all of the things you have going on? Because there's always what's next for Coco, because the girl is always working.
Well, okay, always working. So my Instagram's Coco Jones and my website is cocojones.com. And the tour dates, everything will be announced on there as well.
Absolutely. I know you have more work to do, so I'm gonna let you chase the sun or let the sun chase you. But either way, get after it. I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it.
Thank you so much for having me.